Yo, what's up, guy? Wait up. Yo, what's up, guys? Everybody went today. I'm coming out with my official 2025 early MLB ballot for the All-Star Game National League version. Just finished recording the AL version. It was a very long video. I'm getting to a lot of stats, breaking everything down, explaining why I'm going ahead and picking these certain players over other players. Basically, I went a lot of offensive centric. My favorite offensive stats like WRC plus and OPS plus, and breaking all of that down. Hits, singles, doubles, triples, this, that, third, breaking all of that down. Just finished the AL version. Make sure to go check that out. And let's get into now officially the NL version. So let's go ahead and let's get straight into the video. Hold on real quick though. Okay, there we go. My fault. If y'all heard it, my fault. If y'all didn't, If y'all did, my fault. All right, so for the first base position for the National League, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and pick the A-list wonder. The guy that ended like fine wine. Shout out to Draft Nick Mark. Pause. Freddie Freeman, a.k.a. Fredward J. Freeman. I do have him over Pete Alonso, start off the season extremely hot. But Fredward is just doing obscene things. Literally feels like he's getting better as he ages, which is just absurd. He's leading both leagues at first base with a WRC plus of 192. Again, league average WRC plus is 100. He is 92% better than league average. The guy is absurd. First in F4 at 2.8. First in OPS within 1.060 OPS. Third in homers at 9. Second in RBIs behind Alonso at 40. First in runs at 34. First in hits at 69. Nice. Third in singles at 40. Tied for first in doubles at 19 with Pete Alonso, who just hit a homer. So now he's ahead of Freeman. And Freeman didn't do anything. I mean, I watched like the first two innings that I had to make the video on Playback, by the way. Follow the kid on Playback.tv. We watching the late night games, NBA, NFL, MLB, WNBA, any sport. Sometimes I dabble into hockey. I'm not a big soccer slash football, the kick, not the American football, if you get my drift. Yeah. Tied for first in doubles at 19 with Pete Alonso. Again, previously to this tonight's game, I did all the research earlier, and I'm coming at y'all guys just spewing all of that out. Sixth in walks with 22 in 50 games. A couple guys I want to shout out as well. Pete Alonso, Michael Busch, who's been amazing at the strong side platoon for the Cubs. He had like a 155 WRC plus. Michael Busch, man, cooking. Bryce Harper as well in a quote-unquote down season, still on pace for another really good season. I feel like he's going under the radar as well. Shout out to him. Now on to second base. I would go Ketel Marte, but he's only played in 34 games, and I'm going by qualified hitters only on Fangraphs. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe surprising go like Brendan Donovan, but last video I did this as well. I was like, man, I'm going to go, I don't care. I'm going to go Jose Ramirez. But you also have to think about it now. Ketel Marte's played 34 games, though. He has a 177 WRC plus. Like, by the time All-Star season comes around, he's going to be starting at second base. I'm sorry, okay? I have these stats. I'm going to read it off for Brendan Donovan, but I'm sorry. I'm talking myself into this. I'm going Ketel Marte. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going Ketel Marte. But Brendan Donovan has been amazing. He's been a godsend this season for the Cardinals. I know they have a couple of underrated guys this season, like Ivan Herrera, Mason Wynn, I believe. Lars Nootbaar's a pretty good WRC plus this season. I don't think Wilson Contreras was really high. What I was looking at earlier, maybe he's not qualified. I'm not sure, but I'll read off Donovan's before we get into that. Let's talk about Ketel Marte today. He's only played in 35 games now, has a 177 WRC plus with a 1.013 OPS and 119 at bats though. I realized this. At least among qualified hitters, second base is an incredibly weak hitting position. Again, it might have just be by qualified hitters, but damn. But Brendan Donovan, no, he's him. He is right now currently leading NL second baseman again among qualified hitters with a 140 WRC plus, fifth in homers with 4, fifth in RBIs with I don't know why I wrote fifth in RBIs with 5. Brendan Donovan has how many RBIs in the season? Let's look. Hello? Is Brendan Donovan even on the list? Hello? Oh, I can't even look. He has 24 RBIs. Okay, my phone. I don't know why. I guess I just forgot to write that down. I'm not too sure. But yeah. He also is third in runs at 32, seventh in stolen bases at 3, first in hits at 71, third in singles at 48, first in doubles with 19, fifth in walks with 19. He's first in average at 321, again, alongside qualified hitters, and I believe overall as well. He's first in average at 321, like I just said. First in OPS at 845 among qualified hitters. Second being Nico Harrison with a 722 OPS. It's a lot of average, no slug from Nico Horner. Shout out to Nico, though, and Bryce DeRang for being two of the three, including Donovan, league average or better hitters that are qualified this season. Now moving on to third base, easy choice. I'm going to go with Manny Machado of the Padres. Machado was having a really under-the-radar season, in my humble opinion. He's leading NL third baseman with a 146 WRC plus this season. Very, 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 very much under the radar, though. He's been really clutch as of recent. I saw he had a grand slam recently, just had a 2-run single to tie up the game last night against the Giants, which they needed him the most. They were like 2 outs, 9th inning, top of the 9th. And Machado came through at the end of the day. So, yeah. He is also first in F4 at 2.1, 5th in homers with 7, 29th in RBIs at 4, first in runs with 40, first in stolen bases, funny enough, with 7, first in hits with 69, again, nice. He is also tied with Trey Turner at hits, in second in hits, I should say. Third in singles with 45, 5th in doubles with 10, 6th in walks with 23, second in average at 284 behind Trey Turner, and first in walks. First in OPS at 854. Shout out to as well CJ Abrams of the Nats, Trey Turner of the Phillies, and also Mason Wynn, very underrated player that's a candidate in his right arm. Yeah, Turner. Yeah, he's a candidate. Yeah. Of the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah. Shout out to Turner too, though. Shout out to Unk. All right, so moving on now to shortstop. I'm going to give it to a guy who's never been an all-star with his current team. Funny enough. At least I don't think so. Maybe not as at least a starter. Francisco Lindor, who is indeed a superstar in my humble opinion. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm supposed to hate the Mets. I don't really hate the Mets unless we play against them, and I want to beat them so fucking bad. But since they took Soto away from us, yeah. But other than that, I be on Playback. Lindor hit a homer the other day, man. I reacted like he was on the Yankees. Not really, but I reacted in a positive manner for the most part. Even though I was kind of throwing some shade at him, I was like, man, I saw he just passed up Jeter for for more homers than him all time. I'm like, I don't know if I'm putting you over him, buddy. I know you're better than him defensively, but for my agenda personally, we ain't doing that, baby. Come on now. But he has a NL shortstop leading 139 WRC plus. He has somehow never been an All-Star, at least I think, as a New York Met, and he is a bona fide superstar. He's a top 15 player in the league. Argue with your grandmother. I don't care. He's first in F4 2.8 among NL qualified hitting shortstops. First in homers at 14. Third in RBIs at 36. Third in runs at 41. Fourth in stolen bases at 11. Second in hits at... wow. I actually butchered that. So I was reading Lindor's part of my my writing, and I said it to Machado. So Machado was the one that has first in hits with 69, nice. Third in singles with 45, first in doubles with 17, first in walks with 24, first in average at 314, which I think was 315, and first in OPS at 868. Shout out to Matt Chapman. Shout out to Eugenio Suarez and Max Monte. Damn, I really butchered that. My fault. Man, it's currently 11:14 p.m. Show me some grace, man. Come on. Yeah. Lindor, third in RBIs at 36, third in runs at 41, fourth in stolen base at 11, second in hits behind Trey Turner at 69. Again, there's that point. Nice. Third in singles with 45. He is fifth in doubles with 10, sixth in walks with 23, second in average at 284 behind Trey Turner, and first in OPS at 854. Shout out, like I mentioned, again, I'll say it again, CJ Abrams, Trey Turner, and Mason Wynn. Now on to the catcher position. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick Will Smith, who has been a rock star this season. He's first in WRC at 163, first in F4 at 2.3, third in homers at 5, second in RBIs at 31, third in runs at 25, third in stolen bases at 2, third in hits at 51, fourth in singles at 35, second in doubles at 11 behind Hunter Goodman of the Colorado Rockies, second in walks at 31 behind William Contreras of the Milwaukee Brewers, first in average at 323, and first in OPS at 920. Shout out to Nico Horner. Shout out, not Nico Horner. Shout out to Hunter Goodman and William Contreras. They're the only real guys that are like 99% WRC plus or higher among qualified hitters. But everyone else I'm mentioning right now, they're good hitters. They're just not qualified. And then the other two that aren't qualified, amongst the qualified hitters, I mean, they are qualified. They're just below average hitters, are JT Realmuto and Kyber Ruiz with 83 and 82 WRC plus, respectively. Not qualified though, but shout out to Ivan Herrera of the Cardinals, Carson Kelly of the Cubs, Drake Baldwin of the Braves, Miguel Amaya of the Cubs, Liam Hicks of the Marlins, Sean Murphy of the Braves, which is out a runner today. Shout out to Sean Murphy. Luis Torrens of the Mets, Yankees ping pong champion and legend. Augustine Ramirez, another Yankee legend, and Blue Jays legend Gabriel Moreno, aka Gabby Moreno of the Arizona Diamondbacks. But yeah, give me Will Smith. Now on to the outfield. I'm gonna go with a guy that's on the precipice. He's a budding superstar, James Wood. I mean, the guy's just a dog. He's just a dog, man. The guy just kills the baseball. His aura is pulsating. Like, what is it I don't like about James Wood? He's a nonchalant. We're calling James Wood a superstar. The guy's just a dog, you know. He's the NL outfield leading among qualified hitters once again. 162 WRC plus. Traded for Juan Soto with Robert Hassel, McKenzie, who leads the league in strikeouts, and just shut out with like 7 strikeouts to add to his strikeout lead against a really good Cubs team. You have him. You have Carlos Susana, who threw like 99 at 100 miles an hour apparently in the bullpen. I mean, in the minors. Like, god damn. It's just the Juan Soto trade is the gift that gives on giving. And don't forget, I just mentioned C.J. Abrams, poker legend, also in the Juan Soto trade. Like, they just got so many players in that Juan Soto trade that it's just absurd. So much to the point where people don't even talk about Dylan Cruz, who's been struggling for the most part. The second overall pick a couple years back behind his teammate Paul Skeens. But don't worry though, because they have this, they have that, they have that. Where just like Dylan Cruz can just be like, okay, and people they just won't really care because you have James Wood and you have other guys as well, like Robert Hassel in that outfield now. Like, then you have defensive demon and speed demon Jacob Young, who can't really hit this season, but still, like, it's just been insane. You feel what I'm saying? NL outfield leading for James Wood, though, 162 WRC plus, third in F4 at 2.7, second in homers with 16 behind Corbin Carroll, third in RBIs with 45, seventh in runs at 38, 9 stolen bases, fifth in hits with 65, 33 singles, 16th in doubles at 3. I mean, 16th. No, I'm guessing I meant to right. He's third in doubles with 16. Maybe he really is only having 3 doubles, which is kind of disgusting to be honest, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Third in walks at 36, fifth in average at 286, and first in OPS at 952, which is now down to 950. The day of, funny enough, it went down 12 points. Wow, baseball is a cruel sport. All right, so I'm gonna go with the guy as well. I'm gonna go with another superstar player. Again, I'm gonna say a lot of these guys are like top 10 to 15 guys, and I'm not making this off the top of my head, and not everybody can be. But Kyle Tucker's he's just a fucking dog as well. The guy's a superstar, you know, hopefully a future Yankee. He is second this season among qualified NL outfielders, only behind James Wood in WRC plus with a 155 WRC plus. He's 55% better than league average hitters. Fifth in F4 at 2.5, sixth in homers with 12 homers, fifth in RBIs with 39, third in runs with 44, third in stolen bases with 16, sixth in hits at 64, 10th in singles at 38, 10th in doubles. He has 10 doubles on the season. Second in triples at 4. Second in walks with 40 behind Juan Soto. Sixth in average at 284. And second in OPS at now 915 behind James Wood. He came off the bench today. I think he was injured, and he grounded out to end the game for the Cubs against the Nationals. So give me him. And then for the next guy, I'm going to go with his teammate, Pete Armstrong, who I feel like he's been slumping a bit as a racer, you know. Chases a lot, doesn't get his walks, so maybe some regression is coming, but he's still a phenomenal player, and he is so special off defensively as well. My bad for that. Jesus Christ, my voice literally going insane. I literally just recorded for like 30 minutes, and I've been streaming for the last like 4 hours, and my voice is literally just showering. Now, give me 1 second real quick. All right, we're back. So PCA, he's ever so slightly ahead of Corbin Carroll, in my opinion, because his offense isn't that far off, and PCA has 8 DRS and 10 OAA. He has saved 8 defensive runs this season, and he has made 10 plays above average at the very least. So the guy is just absurd. While Corbin Carroll defensively has saved 1 defensive run, and he has 3 outs above average. PCA is also fourth in WRC plus at 143, first in F4 at 3.6, third in homers at 15, second in RBIs at 51, first in runs at 48, first in stolen bases at 21. But again, this is going on earlier on Wednesday, so it doesn't account for Wednesday night's games. I was just on, what was it, stolen bases, RBIs. First in runs at 48, stolen bases with 21, which is first. Fourth in hits at 66, 33 singles. Fourth in doubles at 15. Fourth in triples at 3, 13 walks. Need to improve his awful though 5.1% walk rate. Just PU. He's in the first percentile like Cesar Rafaela and chase percentage. Like, just not good, just not good, just not good. 10th in average though at 281, which is now at 276. So he went down. He had an off game. Fourth in OPS, which is now at 866. We went from 880 to 866. Wow, he really had an off game today. Jesus. Again, baseball is a cruel sport. Shout out to Corbin Carroll. Shout out to his teammate, Seiya Suzuki. They just have an insanely elite offense. Top 5 offense in the league. I don't care. Argue with your mother. The lineup is just absolutely absurd. And shout out to Elliot Ramos of the Giants. He's been red hot recently. Just homered the other day as well. Shout out to Elliot Ramos. You know, he started off a little cold. Now he's back. Elliot, you're him, brother. You're him. And for the DH position, you know, definitely a good amount of guys here again. We know he's gonna go to the second best hitter on the planet behind Aaron James Judge, the reigning NL MVP, the greatest player of all time, my humble opinion, one of the greatest players in baseball right now currently, Shohei Ohtani, and he's not even pitching yet. When he pitches to a 12.35 ERA, and then he's also a strikeout pitcher. So the guy's the dog. Struck out Mike Trout to end the WBC a couple years back after Trey Turner did his Captain America impression. The guy's just insane. I mean, what can he not do? He has a World Series already. You know, he's cemented as already, in my humble opinion, the greatest baseball player of all time. The guy is just absurd. Let's read off a couple of Ohtani stats. He has an NL DH leading, again, among qualified hitters, a 180 WRC plus. He's the second best hitter on the planet, in my humble opinion, behind Aaron James Judge. He is first in F4 at 3.2. He is tied for first in the majors with 23 homers with Cal Raleigh of the Mariners. Fifth in RBIs with 39. First in stolen bases with 11. Yeah, he's also a two-way in terms of speed and offense, if that makes sense, because he doesn't play because he's obviously recovering from his injury. And I forgot, how good was Ohtani in, like, I believe he played right field. How good was Ohtani? I don't know what the bench looked, to be quite frank. I was only watching too much of Ohtani early on with the Angels when he was playing right field and not playing just half DH and half pitching, because I don't remember if he would pitch while also playing in right field. That kind of seems unsafe, to be quite frank, but I don't know at the end of the day. Guy's a unicorn. I wouldn't put it past him whatsoever at all. Ohtani's also first in runs with 64 among qualified DHs in the National League. Second is Schwarber with 44. That's just hysterical. He is first in hits with 68. Eighth in singles at 32. Eighth in doubles with 9. First in triples with 4. Third in walks with 39. Second in batting average at 288 behind only Gavin Lux of the Cincinnati Reds. Again, formerly teammate of him and World Series champion against my Yankees, unfortunately, last season. Gavin Lux is also first in OPS at a 1.035 OPS. Now, time recording though, it was 1.039. Games playing right now currently. I guess it's updating as they go along as well. So I said he had 39 RBIs, still has 39 RBIs, still has 23 homers, 287 average. What did I have written down? 288, 287 now. So basically the same stuff. Yeah, shout out to as well. Shout out to Kyle Schwarber, June Schwarber, June Flight, June Schwarber. I know y'all saw that MLB tweet. Yes, sir. Marcell Ozuna, the Big Bear, aka Ozuna from the Braves. Shout out to bro. On the field, on the off the field, you know, he's a medicine society, but on the field, the dog. And shout out to Gavin Sheets as well, White Sox legend and newest DH, first baseman, and left fielder. I just saw he got injured, like crashing the wall or something like that in left field. Hopefully he's good. A couple games back. Dude's just been insane. Left the White Sox and he's just been him. So shout out to bro. But this is my official National League ballot for MLB. Freddie Freeman, Ketel Marte, Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, Will Smith, James Wood, Kyle Tucker, PCA, and also Shohei Ohtani. Now I'm gonna make sure that I don't leak anything, but yeah, this is official right here. I'm gonna go ahead and and fill all this out as I go ahead and end out the video. Yeah, AL, Goldschmidt, Torres, J. Ram, Jacob Wilson, Aaron James Judge, Trent Grisham, George Springer, Kyle Raleigh, and Ryan O'Hearn. And this is all of it right here. Comment down below as well, what would you guys do with your picks? I really just spent like 30, almost 40 minutes go ahead and breaking all of this down. Hope you guys did enjoy all of this. I'm tired now. It's about 11:26 p.m. now on the East Coast. I'm going to go just chill for the rest of the night and upload the video once I wake up tomorrow, and just quickly edit this as well before I go. Just chill, you know, tap into a little Severance, you know, tap into a couple Twitch streams, tap into a couple YouTube videos, and chill for the rest of the night. Because we ain't going to sleep till like 2 to 3 a.m. East Coast, baby. Come on now, you know the vibes. Yeah. Other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.